This is Rambota. She's a wee bit ugly, but she's my boo. So I tried to buy her an F-160 Ranger, but she had nowhere to store the vehicle. So he had to go with a P-996 Lazer and expect Pegasus to deliver the vehicle every single time. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. We're level 1 here and we're gonna go around picking up dogfights and battles and stuff on a public lobby. Now, the maiden flight wasn't going too bad, except I accidentally pressed Y, and what that does is ejects you from the plane. And one of the things that I noticed is that it's a long way to always pick up the car, drive up to the airport, get into the plane, and just like pick up flight. But it's okay. I'm gonna cut like most of that from the video because it gets like a little bit tedious. I tried this over a couple of GTA days, and basically what I'm doing here is just like going around and then see if people will pick up a fight. So make no mistakes, it's me going against all these people and then these people getting a little bit butthurt and then coming after level 1 on a laser. But it was good fun. First dude here is Sluka69. He was transporting something. I don't even know what that is because I don't usually do stuff on a public lobby. But he came around and he was just trying to get it, and eventually he said like, yeah, there's no point going after this dude. I'll go and deliver my cargo and I get back to him later, which was fine for me. So I went around and basically just flying around and see if I would pick up fights. But one thing that I noticed is everyone on the MK2 will instantly pick up a fight with you, even if you're not doing anything. They're just going to pick up a fight with you. And one of the things that I also noticed is that it's a very unfair fight. But I thought it was cool to just going around and flying on a P-996 Lazer because I'm still standing by what I said. I will never ever buy a MK2, even if it's just like crazy overpowered. Everyone has one, and I need that to have at least a fighting chance. So what I did instead was to go around and to pick up fights with the people that had one. So this dude like kept killing me and kept coming around, and I thought it was just super interesting. Now I'm a level 1. I don't have like any skills like on flying, so I'd say some of it is going to be a little bit hindered. And this is the time where I'm gonna go around for a few flights, and I finally find them on the little MK2, and I get like a little bit of a revenge because it was cool. I must have been distracted or something, but boom. Take that. At least I got one back. It didn't happen often, like, let me tell you this. But as I was saying, like, it's one of the things that I'm gonna try never to get, which is a MK2. I know it's completely overpowered. Everyone needs to have one to have a fighting chance, and it's super hard to just maneuver with the laser jet, or I'm just not used to it. And then there's far better planes at the moment now, which can be upgraded if you have like the hangar. Now, one of the things that happen is when it gets night, I don't even need people to actually hit me because I'm my worst enemy. I should have changed some stuff on the monitor. I should have changed like the brightness or something, because even though without anyone just like ever coming after me, I was managing to just kill myself, like committing suicide here and there because I just couldn't see where I was going or was too focused on the mini-map. But this is my fault because I was just so not used to do this for a long time. And by the time I used to do this, it was like a little bit more fair. You didn't have to go against MK2s and then crazy super upgraded helicopters. Now, every time you see a MK2 player, he's gonna come after you. That's just gonna happen. Even if you're just like flying around and then eventually you go around and then just try to get some revenge. So the guy here was on his vehicle, and I don't know much of the armored vehicles. I managed to bomb the laser, and for the millionth time I go around and just like find my way to the airport, and then sometimes they just come after you. They just pick a bone with you and they're just like, I'm gonna get this level 1. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I think that if I had to do something specific on a public lobby, I probably wouldn't have like this much fun. But I don't think that there's anything that you would want to do in a public lobby now other than just the missions that show up here and there. But yeah, another night comes in and you just bomb a few people, and if you're not paying attention to that minimap, people are just gonna creep behind you. I think some of the people from this lobby just waited until they got themselves like their own I don't know, aircraft, MK2, flying jet, whatever, just to come after people, which is kind of cool. This is what we're looking for, except that the PvP is just so very much unbalanced. Now, this one was kind of cool. Joker Assassin was actually laughing after this, so I think he just had like a little bit of fun, and I didn't realize until I went into the replay, which is like a flying car. I don't know what he was doing there, but I didn't stick around like too long to investigate. There's like a lot of people there, but then our friend comes back with the Avenger, and it is cool, right? It's cool. Like, they come around and you hear the beeps and everything, and you're just trying to dodge it and do the best you can. If the aircraft was probably a little bit more upgraded, probably have like a better fighting chance. And then he just sees that he goes like, there's no point doing this, so he just moves away, and then that's it. But that's fine. There's like some MK2 players around, and then they'll pick up the slack. Don't you worry. But yeah, here's me being like a bit more of my own enemy, just crashing into things. This is what it sounds like when people are just like pick up a tail with you and then they're not letting go. This is what it looks at the back. I didn't record too much of this footage. I should have recorded like a little bit more, just to see like what it looks like when people are just thirsty for blood and they're coming after you and they're gonna get you. Some of these times, like, I've made like my own mistakes just from pressing like the controller, because I'm flying with the controller here. I'm not flying with a keyboard. With the controller, what happens is I sometimes put up like the landing gear, and obviously that slows down the jet even more. But you don't actually need that. Like, for the most part, I'm just like bad myself, and sometimes it's super fun. Okay, so here's something that I'm gonna say, like, because I went in and then just tried to pick up these fights and then just tried to get on people's radars and then just have them chase me just to see how long I would survive. And if you're a level 1 with no skills, it's gonna be like a little bit tricky. If you have like some skills, do this because it's crazy fun. Now this one here, Crapsy, he got one of the dudes, and I think I got him back. He tries to spin around and then comes after me, but luckily my missile just hit him and he was just going to crash. But don't you worry, because he picked a bone and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come after you. He's coming after me, don't you worry. But as I was saying, like, if you get a chance, like, I'd say do this because this is super fun. You just pick up a level 1, get like a jet. It doesn't have to be upgraded on anything, and then just go on a public session and see how many people try to pick a bone with you, or people try to come after you, and it's good fun. I think you learn a little bit more when when you're a little bit handicapped, especially when it comes to flying and whatnot. And I think I learned like a little bit more. It's not something that I'm gonna do like anytime soon, but I might pick up a hunter, and I might do that next week. I don't think anyone is watching these videos, but if you are, let me know. If you're still sticking up here, like, if you're sticking up here, what? If you're still up here watching, do let me know if there's any particular vehicle I should be getting and going on a level 1 session. I was thinking about like the Batmobile to do this on the next one. I think that will be interesting. And there it is. That was my friend coming back, and he said like, hey, I need everyone back because you got me there, and you can't let a level 1 have the upper hand. I try not to change too much the sessions as well. I just try to stick with the sessions because just to have like a little bit of rivalry. I didn't get many players back, but it was still interesting to just go around and then fly. The only thing bad was really just to drive all the way back to the airport just to get the laser. But even so, it was super interesting, and then something that I might try with different vehicles. Just let me know if there's anything in particular. And like I said, my own enemy, sometimes I just was that hard to pick up the oh, there it is, Crapsy. Like, I think that's a different one, but he was coming after me, and then he just wanted to gun me down just to show their problems. These people just sometimes just kind of like go like, I'm better than you, and let me show you I am better than you. And that's absolutely fine. I had loads of fun with this, like a couple of KO grinds just so I could buy one of these. Actually 5 or 6 KO grinds just so I can buy one of these, just so I can go around and have like a little bit of fun on a public lobby. If you like this one, thanks very much for watching. I think it was a great one, and I hope to see you guys on